All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone, boom!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Tuesday morning, 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. We might, maybe, I think we actually do, have some people in cars currently right now going to school for the first time today. So, we apologize for that. But here for these next 15, 20, 30 minutes while you're in the car going to the first day of school, we are going to give you as much juice as we possibly can give you. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, the gang's all back together. Turns out we might be the Wolfpack again.
Were those yo's good enough for you?
Better than the ones where you were just like off key a little bit. It was real pitchy. You kept adding to it, a little ad-lib. I don't know. We did it for a certain way for a long time, and you're just trying to star above the rest of us.
Wait, are we the Wolfpack or are we the Foxhole? Which ones are we?
Both.
We're both, yeah, obviously.
We're so Foxhole that we're Wolfpack.
That's right.
Absolutely. So wait, school is starting for some folks today?
Like orientation. I know my 8th grader, he's got like his first day. He's not going for a full day, but he's going, checking it out, getting the locker, walking around, showing the fit off, sharpening
showing
the
that
pencil
drip
a couple times here or there, showing the new shoes if you got them.
Do your kids say drip?
No, I hope not.
I think that's already out.
Is it out?
I think so.
I think it just hit the 3rd to 4th graders.
Ooh. Are your kids saying drip?
Sounds like old Huxton.
Yeah, you get some drip.
Sounds like old Huck saying drip.
Yeah.
I'm sure Memphis does.
I got to tell you, I've been really kind of pleased, as pleased as you can in Baton Rouge in traffic, in the afternoon traffic recently this summer, and I'm just like, man, it's about to end.
I know.
It's about to end. Now, the morning doesn't affect us because, we're driving when it's the sun's not out.
Yeah, it's a little worse than it currently is, but not bad at all because, what college kids actually go to a 7 a.m. class.
I mean, I get on the interstate, and I think we're just catching some industrial traffic, headed over the bridge, doing all that.
That's all I get on my drive-in. A lot of big trucks.
A lot of big trucks. A lot of people trying to beat the traffic. But, you know what? It's I'm sorry. This is, I would say, the last couple of days until the traffic starts to get real bad again. I know my kids start Thursday, I believe.
Yeah.
And I would assume by next Monday, everybody going to be headed to carpool.
Also, all the college kids coming back from out of town.
Yeah, that's always
Y'all stay over there. Y'all stay over there in Tigerland.
Yeah.
It's always a hectic day, even like in the mornings. Because like initially, whenever you start a school year, everybody goes to the morning classes and everybody's in attendance.
At least the first day, right?
That lasts for, I give them 3. Give them 3 days at that last. And then everybody's like, okay, I'm not going to that early class every single time. So, that's coming. It's okay, though. You know what that means? More time to listen to OTB.
Hell
That is
yeah.
more
In the
time,
car
but
longer.
That's right.
You don't get to work as quick.
So it's a good thing for them.
I think so.
I think so, too.
I mean, they're going to be entertained. They're going to have some juice. They're going to attack the day with the enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
Yeah, and that's what we are really here for. We are here to, of course, bring you all the sports news that you want.
Obviously.
But to really just make Baton Rouge smarter. So tune in. I hope you're stuck in traffic for like 30 minutes. You get to listen to a couple segments. We'll be sure to say all the smart stuff from like 7:30 to 8.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
We'll save the bangers for those two
until 7:30. Safe travels yesterday. Glad you got back. I know you had some My High business, so we did miss you. And, of course, we knew you were listening in the opening segment. That's why we said drop us a note in the chat. Had to give you a hard time a little bit,
I did. Sometimes
because technically we're not supposed to be able to take off in August. I'm just saying. Technically.
Well, Look, when we started the job, we knew that every now and then a little my high business is going to have to take place. I got to tell you, the in and out travel, fly in, fly out one day, fly back the next, it's pretty tiring. Got to tell you. And when you're going, I had to go to Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
Not a direct way there.
No?
No.
Not direct from Baton Rouge?
Yeah, you know what's really frustrating is
Really?
when you have to fly somewhere and you got to fly over where you're going to get there. It's
yes.
the worst. So I had to fly to Philadelphia. I had to drive to New Orleans, Philadelphia.
Oh, they wouldn't
Philadelphia,
even direct
Richmond.
from New Orleans. I thought you flew from Baton Rouge.
No.
Oh, that is a foxhole move that you're here today.
And then from Richmond, I had to go to Richmond to Dallas, which is frustrating again. wave of New Orleans in my
it's so
car.
dumb.
Just frustrating, But everybody, we all get it. We all live here. I'm preaching to the choir to everybody that flies out there for business.
Yeah, when
It's tiring.
when we'd come home from California, we would go San Diego to Atlanta to Baton Rouge.
That's so dumb.
Because like we always flew Delta. That's who like we had our points and everything with.
Sure.
And so it was like we are like really passing this up
Yep.
only to come back.
Is points the greatest invention ever for a business?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Did you hear us talking about Starbucks yesterday?
No.
We were talking about Starbucks points yesterday and
Yeah.
how they give you free coffee.
All the time.
Yeah.
Free mugs, free
Yeah.
bags of
But
coffee.
with the airline points, they don't even really give you anything. They just like
Nah.
let you do things that they make other people like you get a free bag check. It doesn't cost them anything extra. Like at Starbucks, it costs them a little bit to at least give you
Yeah, a little bit.
that coffee.
Yeah.
American Airlines, that is who I fly with, and it's like, yeah, we'll just you can sit in the exit seat for free. It doesn't cost them anything, right? But I go out of my way to fly with them because I got the points,
Yeah.
and I get a little priority lane, can sneak in.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost them anything though. It's genius.
I
It
flew
is.
We need some my high
the
points.
season opener. Ooh, you should do
Yeah.
that.
You need to hire all of us in this room for marketing.
We could get
Man,
you
I feel
right.
like we come up with some great ideas.
Yeah.
I thought we were Foxhole. Why do I need to hire y'all?
Pay us in my high. We're not
Yeah.
asking for
Oh,
dollars.
yeah.
Yeah, just pay us and just hydrate us.
Yeah, just
Okay.
hydrate us.
The season opener last year in Vegas, I flew flying there. I flew Baton Rouge to Nashville to Vegas.
Oh.
And then on the way back, I flew Vegas.
Nashville to Vegas?
Yes. And then on the way back, I flew Vegas to Atlanta to Baton Rouge.
Oof.
I was
Yep,
very
that's-
mad because I took like a 5 a.m. flight and we had just lost the night before.
Oh, that
And,
was
like,
awful.
Hanny and I were on that dang rickshaw about to die on the interstate because a bike decided to go on the interstate with me and Hanny on the back.
And
of
if
it.
Hanny's grumpy, Hanny's
Bruh.
grumpy.
So then we didn't get to like, where was it? Mandalay Bay?
Yes.
Until late. I don't know. It was
5 a.m. flight.
The thing about
horrible.
Hanny, like most subdued guy I know, but like
When you get him
drunk
mad.
Hanny,
Dude.
funner than anybody else drunk.
I
Yeah.
love
Mad
Hanny.
Hanny, madder than anybody
Yeah.
else. It's
We-
like he's so calm, but when he shows the emotion, any emotion, it's like the best you've ever seen.
Island
It's
Hanny
electric.
is my favorite Hanny.
Yeah.
We got off the little rickshaw or whatever. That's what they call it, right? A rickshaw?
I don't know what
Anyway.
you're talking
Talking
about.
about
right.
thing where the
Yeah,
guy's
you got
like
it.
pulling it.
The
Yeah.
Yes.
bike with the thing on the back.
Oh,
Yes.
Sure, I don't know.
Whatever it's called. We get off it, and Hanny's like, "How much?" The guy was like $200. It was $100 a person.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, "Hanny, you got me."
$200.
$200. He
How
was so
much?
mad. He was so mad.
My God.
'Cause we
what
almost died.
in the hell?
We lit-
200. I'd have been like, no, you're going to have to catch me in that little bike.
It took us on the interstate.
You got to
Yeah.
negotiate that before he gets that first pedal in.
I know.
Ooh.
And
he
but
texted
you know,
me-
you got you like, especially over there at that stadium.
Yeah.
they got you.
Yeah.
Because there's no way back.
No, you got to take that little pedestrian bridge.
You
but
got to take
Hanny
the
was not
bridge, but
having
it's a
that.
long walk.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't let me go by myself.
They need to ban like all stupid flights like that too. Like
Yeah.
going to like all these for SEC media days. We went from Atlanta to Tampa to New Orleans.
That's dumb.
What in the world are we doing?
That's on the person that booked that.
I
flight.
was not very happy
Right.
about that.
I heard about this.
Not to mention,
I was finish line of just saying, you know what? I'll see y'all in New Orleans because I'm just going to go book a flight.
Yeah.
But I stayed in the foxhole, didn't do it.
that was the dumbest booked flight ever because
I heard about this.
because in Baton Rouge there is a flight that goes straight to Atlanta. Obviously, it goes
Yeah.
like 4 places, but y'all had to drive to New Orleans. And I say y'all because on the way there it was a direct.
Yeah.
But on the way back, I didn't go back with y'all. The Tampa to New Orleans,
Yeah.
I drove back.
So stupid.
Matt
That's
could
so
see it
dumb.
on my face when he's like when we started talking about it. He
Because I
immediately
because I
looked at
knew
me.
it. I knew it, and
and
you
I
didn't
didn't know it. I didn't know it. Who in the world?
Who in the world? What are you doing?
What in the world?
Come on, Garrett.
What are we doing here? Who do we blame for this?
I'll tell you in the break.
Oh, I am glad to have the whole squad back here, back together. Yesterday's show was a lot of fun because, like, we have pads everywhere now, and you and I got a chance to go out to practice on Saturday, and so like we'll cover that. But that was a cool experience for us to be able to go out there. We we brought our sons out
Brought the
there.
kiddos.
Quick practice, efficient practice.
Quick?
We were giving everybody a hard time because we're like, is this the quickest practice in the history of mankind? What are we doing here?
History of training camps.
We were some grandpas out there.
Back in my day, that would have been a warm up.
There's no doubt.
Matt's like, nobody's even bleeding.
Run these boys through the cramping.
No, but for real.
But for real, like toughen
Well, so
toughen them up a little
today,
bit. Let's go.
today they start full 2-hour padded.
Good. Hit.
Well, I mean, we're meatheads, and we only knew one way to do it. They got a little bit more technology.
I got to be honest. When I was a player, I would have loved to have that practice.
Oh, it was a pro practice.
It was a pro practice.
It was like you're going from 9:07 straight to
But it was
7:07,
it was
7:07 to team.
It was like a pro season practice,
yeah. Oh,
not a
that's
pro
true.
training camp
That's
practice.
a fair point. That's a fair point. Saints was the same way though.
Was it?
Saints, yeah, it was the same way. I'm like, y'all done? Like done?
That's because I was Hainers going with the Wednesday.
Why you hating on Jake? What did Jake do to you?
Quick.
I'm sitting there like I got there as they.
What did he
finished
do to me? He did that photo shoot.
That's true.
That's what he did to me.
Actually, that is something I can see you doing.
No, get out. Like as a,
Yeah.
was it a joke? It was satirical, right?
I don't know.
But like, can we discuss this?
Yeah, I mean it was a long time ago, but we can.
A long time ago, he had the uniform on.
I mean,
Wasn't that
this
long
his
ago?
third year.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it was after his rookie year of my.
It was his
Right?
rookie year photo shoot.
Yeah.
But did it ever come out if it was a joke?
No. And that's the best part
I
about
feel
it.
like he was so serious.
But everyone,
I feel like he was
like it's
serious,
it's
but
divided.
he knew that it was going to be
Yes.
so
Memed.
out there that people were going to
Yeah.
like.
Well, he was in
Take it
a
as a
he was in a
joke, but, like,
win-win
he was in it.
situation.
The one where he's like back popped a little bit
Yes.
and like
Holding
hands
the
around
pads.
the collar is so funny.
Well, he was in a win-win because he's like, I'm going to take this serious. Either people are going to love it or they're going to assume that it was obviously a joke. Like that's a win-win
Yeah.
situation for Jake Hainer.
Is it though?
Yeah, because people are going to be like, oh, he was obviously joking. He was obviously having
I
fun.
love the ones that
No,
they
wait,
put
was
the
he
picture
serious?
up and they're like, not me throwing an interception. Those kill me.
Oh, come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. Apparently, whenever we sat down with him, like the entire team kind of walked by and was talking golf with Jake Hainer. Apparently, like
He's a
when
golfer.
he's done, he'll have the option to try to go play pro.
Oh.
Kind of good.
Can you imagine his photo shoot with his 9-iron?
I don't now, Matt. I don't know what in the world
want
this
to.
He has
means.
it like behind his back.
Like I don't know,
Leg
like
kicked out.
you know, y'all's handicapped and scores and all the things. Like I understand how it works, but like how y'all just throw them out there. Like, hey, what are you? +4. It's like, okay, well,
So is that what it's? Is he a
yeah.
+4?
Yeah, it's like,
He's a +4,
yeah,
not a 4, a +4.
yeah,
It's a big difference.
yeah. He said +4. I'm like, the hell's that mean?
Is that good? You reacted like
Yeah, +4 is incredible. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he
Really
said. He's like, and like everybody like that walked by said something about golf to him.
So it's not, this isn't
Everybody,
like this
like
is
11 people.
this isn't exactly how it works, but if it's like depending on the course, like he should shoot 4 under basically.
That's what like he said +4, and nobody batted an eye when he said it.
Okay.
So maybe he's got a career if he doesn't win the Saints quarterback battle.
also
Yeah, he might. I mean,
Just to get us like hyped and juiced up this morning and for the season, Derek Carr last night revealed the toughest defenses he's ever faced.
Yeah. We got a video?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
go.
Oh
We got
my
video?
God, it's going to be
Yeah.
electric.
guys.
get your popcorn
Homegrown
ready,
Network.
people. We're playing that.
That is going to be electric. Oh, we're
I know.
absolutely
And we're going to break it
playing
down
that.
for maybe an hour.
Well, I don't know. If
I don't know if I could.
I don't know if
do
the cars have enough juice for an hour
those-
worth of my time.
Those pictures were great. Like, I don't know.
the Jake Hainer ones.
The Jake Hainer ones, they're so good. I know you say it's 2 years ago when he released these that we need to.
Yeah, because
Make
he
him popular
wore
again.
3 last year, so
Yeah.
this was his rookie year.
I mean, I feel like I saw them make an appearance last season whenever
one-
he was in.
Okay, he's definitely joking.
I mean,
saying
The
the
ones where
words
he's
like
grabbing his collar and like doing that weird
gotta
smirk.
He
Respect
did
though.
feel like a very like
Troll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he felt like very sarcastic humor.
Okay.
You got to
So-
respect the confidence coming in as a rookie. That's your photo shoot.
And what round pick was he?
Fourth.
4th.
Coming in as a 4th round pick too.
I can see you doing this.
I
I don't know why you're acting
we
like
recreate
you
Now
would.
this?
that I'm looking at it, I kind of respect it
I told you.
because the ones I don't think I've ever seen the ones like the top left ones, the 2 like close-ups of
Like-
his face, where I can clearly see he's being a smartass. So okay, I'll respect it. Now I like him.
All right.
Changed my opinion.
Change his opinion
Jake Hainer,
real
gonna-
quick.
QB1.
He's going to beat out Spencer Rattler.
Real
QB1.
quick there. All right.
He's a +4 too. Respect.
When we come back, we'll get a little recap of LSU practice that Flynn saw over the weekend. We kind of did the same yesterday. Tay was out on the Ponderosa as well. So we'll break it all down. Continue to talk a little training camp. We've got the coaches poll that just released yesterday. It's not as good as the OTB Top 25, which we'll continue that today as well. But, you know, we'll lay it out there for you, tell you how wrong they were when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, so one of our new partners here that we are fired up to be with is Ascend Travel. Ascend-travel.com is the website. They are a proud partner of LSU Athletics. If you want to experience game day the right way, the different way, we're talking exclusive tailgating packages. We're talking about transportation to and from the game. We're talking about hotels. We're talking about getting to the game itself, maybe even in a private jet. That's what Ascend Travel can do for you. So you go to that website again, ascend-travel.com. You can see their upcoming events. So obviously the LSU Clemson game is a big one. And if you want to find out more information, check out all the different packages that they have, ascend-travel.com.
Yeah, Ascend Travel can take you to Clemson for the season over August 29th through 31st. They will handle the hotels, game day ground transport, tailgate tickets, and even private jet packages too. So packages start at $9.99 per person. So go visit them today. Travel. I'm sorry.
Ascend-travel.com.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. If it was good enough for Luka to celebrate his $165 million extension, it's good enough for OTB here on a Tuesday.
I don't understand the reference.
Luka celebrated signing an extension with the Lakers by going to BSB in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
Well,
Enjoy
like,
those.
that could be like a drop. Like, oh my God, we're back again. Like the show's
Ooh.
back. I mean,
that'd be-
you know,
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I think
enjoy
they're
paying those
doing a
54%
residency.
taxes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
The Sphere.
Yeah.
Or they're using the crap out of that thing.
Well, they should. Like, whenever So Kenny Chesney just got
Yeah,
done
get your money's worth.
with his, and I remember, and I was interviewing Kenny, and we were talking like afterwards, and he's like, "Man, I'm gonna be honest, like it's got so many bells and whistles. My show doesn't really have that many bells and whistles." He's
Yeah.
like, "We are staying up late all the time, like every night, getting ready for this concert, trying to think how many things we can try to integrate into the show that we normally don't have because you have it available at the Sphere in Las Vegas."
Yeah.
I can imagine like a country concert probably. What do you drive? Like after you do the she thinks my tractor's sexy, and you
Right.
got the John Deere out there.
Tractor's
Like what else
just-
you
yeah.
do?
He does a lot of like beach. I
Beach
mean, I
stuff,
guess you
yeah,
could do
maybe.
beach in the background. But yeah, like to your point, I guess like special effects and stuff. Country's probably the least.
Yeah.
Like live show wise.
Question.
Okay.
Answer.
165 million.
Yeah, 3 years, 165. I think extension. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's in the state of California. That's $89,100,000 he's paying to taxes.
Yep.
So that is $89 million less he made because he plays in LA than he would have with the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Just think about that one.
Damn left
You,
coast.
you don't have to tell me.
I know.
I paid it for 5 years.
I just wanted the listeners to know California sucks.
They're robbing you blind.
They're robbing you blind, people. It's 54% tax. That's what I paid.
Yeah, I definitely made.
But guess what? I'm not even thinking about it.
Whenever I still think about it, whenever I hit my incentives, my 4th year, it's the most salary I ever made by far. And I remember getting everything back at the end of the year, and I actually paid like 51.9% in, and then so
Yeah.
I paid more than I made,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and I couldn't I couldn't get over it.
No.
Like I was calling people like, "Hey, is this right? Like this is how it was supposed to be." Like I was expecting it to be like 60-40, and I was like 51.9.
It was
that I paid.
60-40 before California got there.
Well, California's what, 13 and some change? Like
Yeah,
Louisiana's got high too now. For where we live and the weather that we live in, like we got
Yeah.
some high state tax too now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I ain't Cali though.
This man hates California. All right, training camp on Saturday. We had a chance to go out there. My big takeaway yesterday, kind of the recap of the practice we had a chance to go see, was Caden Durham. I think Caden Durham is going to be an 1,100, 1,200 yard rusher. I think he's going to be all SEC if he stays healthy. That's like my first big football take of the year is Caden Durham's going to be all SEC.
He so I had to confirm because he had his jersey bro. I had to confirm that was him. Like when he ran passes on a play, and I was like, that's got to be him. He just looks different. He looks the part. Like he is. He's fast. He's quick, but he just looks like he's a unit, man. He looks the part, and excited to watch him. I would, I don't know what kind of yardage I'm going to put on it, but I will say I was excited to see different run schemes. Offense was running. You could tell that they had been working on it. They had drawn up some different stuff. I was excited for what I saw. Now it was a quick practice, and there wasn't a lot of hitting going on. But from what I saw, it looked like it wasn't just zone right, zone left. But Caden Durham certainly looks the part. I mean, the guy. He doesn't look like a freshman anymore.
Right.
The guy looks like a unit, and a guy that looks like he is poised to have a very, very solid year. So,
For what it's worth, I was out there yesterday, and I understand they're not in full pad, so it's kind of hard to tell,
Right.
but you can kind of tell what's a touchdown and what's not. 60-yarder, 40-yarder yesterday. And no other running backs. Like the D-line did a really good job of Jackson Berry bottling them up. Caden Durham broke 2 long ones.
That's how it was the practice we went to. Like the defense actually had a really good day the day we went to. You even made a comment about it. You're like, until that Caden Durham run, I think is the one that you kind of pointed out. You're like, the defense had won to that point.
Yeah, the defense had won that day for the most, especially from the defensive back. But let me go back to that run. Huck in Memphis learned a couple of adult words right there on the sideline. Every now and then a male human gets hit in a place that you don't want to get hit.
Yeah,
and sometimes you just got to take a knee on the sideline. Well, he took a knee right next to old Huck in Memphis. They learned a few words that day. They became men right there. And then we were like, yeah, sorry, got hit in the balls, bud. It happens.
Yeah.
But yes, to your
And
point.
y'all don't know that yet, kids, but you will.
But you will. You will. It's not good. Sometimes you just got to take a knee. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't feel good. It's unexplainable.
It was a great run, though.
It was a great run. But yeah, the defense to that point, the secondary was blanketed coverage.
Yeah, that's what I was telling.
They were. There's a lot of really good concepts we were running too. And sure, we're getting into multiple days, so the defense starts to see the same plays kind of over and over. I don't think the offense installed anything new that day, so it was probably some plays they had seen already, but they made it hard on Nussmeier. Nussmeier's spinning it like we would expect him to. Looks very poised. Looks like he's going through all his reads, but the defense they had blanket coverage. They were playing well, so I was excited watching the defense work and the secondary work. I'll be a little bit more excited once we get the pads on. We start seeing the pressures and things like that, because I think up to that point the defense hadn't really seen a whole lot of pressure packages, blitz packages from the defense. So, but we said we brought in a lot of people from the transfer portal. We did a good job on paper, but you want to see it come to life. You want to see it in reality. You want to see it in an LSU helmet. All those pieces come to play, that chemistry formed. And, from the very short, brief extent that we were able to see, it looks like it's headed in a positive direction.
One position group that is going to continue to probably get eye hustled the most, I think, is the interior of the offensive line. And Tate, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've already said, hey, Moore's going to be the center. Chester's going to have an opportunity to win one of the guard jobs because, and like right now, and I do think that the defensive line is obviously in the defensive tackle position is going to go up because you've got true freshmen from a year ago that played a ton. They're going to be much better this year, and we know how talented they are from what they did in high school. You bring in a couple of transfers that I think a lot of people are going to know their name pretty soon here, and they've got Kyle Williams coaching them. Like all those things, I do think play a factor, but there's some interior defensive line that are getting in the backfield the first couple of days of camp is what it sounds like.
Yeah, so, a lot of people talk about, hey, one-on-ones, when they're doing one-on-ones, the O-line looks really good. It's 11 on 11. They haven't figured out how to play as a unit yet, which is fine. The offensive line's kind of taking shape, though. Yesterday, Kelly said, hey, Braylon Moore is going to be our starting center. Like, he announced that. Then he mentioned there's 4 guys for 2 guard spots. Yep. And he said DJ Chester, if something were to happen in the game, is our number 2 center. But y'all were out there on Saturday. You had walk-on Braden Augustus working at center. Yesterday, they had Paul Mabinga playing a little bit of center. To me, that tells me DJ Chester has won that guard spot, and they want him to focus on that. Yeah. If he's not working with the 2s at center, and he is your backup center in a game, it sounds to me like DJ Chester's won that spot as well. Your tackles haven't really rotated. Like, it's really been Weston Davis and Tyree Adams on the edge. Like, the guards have rotated. Like, so you're kind of, if your tackles are set and your center's set, and Chester wins that, you're really just waiting for Josh Thompson to solidify on the other side.
Well, it looks like he is.
Go back to the rotation of the backup center. Say that again.
So Kelly said yesterday in his press conference, DJ Chester is our number 2 center. But in practice, he's not repping a ton of center just because he played it all last year. So, like, to me, that just says we know what he can do in a game. We really want him to win this guard spot, and we want him to focus on that. I mean, that's just me looking at it like outside view.
I did see a couple bad gun snaps.
That was Mubinga. That was Paul, Mubinga, who's moving from guard.
So he's new.
Yeah. I mean, last year, last 4 games, I think he started guard when Dellinger went out.
Yep, understandable. Man, it looked like I got flashbacks of training camp of watching those offensive linemen and some of those drills, like the run drills, half line drills, just trying to snap the ball. You're rotating a ton of guys in, so some guys got to play center and snap the ball that don't normally do it, and they're soaking wet. They're soaking wet from sweat, and it's bad snaps, but it happens. But yeah, a little PTSD of just seeing centers. I used to yell at centers in training camp because they would sit there. They're already wet because they're sweating, and then they get the water bottle and they just like spray their whole body down. And I'm like, stop it, stop it, get the ball wet.
It's hot outside, Matt.
I get it.
It's not all about you.
It's about the team, and for the team to be successful, I got to have a dry ball.
Yeah, the team's also got to be standing up and not passing out.
Okay, you may throw a pick because the ball's soaking wet.
Get a better grip. Find a dry spot on the ball.
Yeah, right.
All right, we do have a coaches poll to kind of break down, tell you where LSU's at, tell you where the opponents are at as well, and we'll get this thing started when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com. That is a website for Pelican Roofing. And right there on the homepage of pelicanroof.com, you will see the 5-star reviews. That is Yelp, that is Google, that is Facebook. The internet just loves everything that they love. Pelican Roofing. That's the kind of job that you're going to get every single time in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both communities. Obviously, businesses in both communities, but always doing things in the local community as well. One of the cool tools is what I tell you about every single day, the Instant Roof Quote. It is right there, top right corner of the website. Type in your address at your home, at your business. It's going to give you an idea of what that roof replacement would cost. And also, Matthew got some great financing options on the homepage as well.
Yeah, a new roof is a huge decision for your family financially and everything. They can help you with financing with 0% for up to 21 months for qualified buyers. And 0%, that's $0. So go check them out today. See what they can do for you. PelicanRoof.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Tuesday morning.
Would we say that the LSU secondary has been in sync up to this point?
This is, Backstreet Boys, but yeah, sure.
Nailed it.
They've been larger than life.
Hey.
This reminds me of my first job, Six Flags. I used to play it all the time.
Yeah.
That was your first job?
Yeah.
Honestly, working at Six Flags seems super fun.
That was my
sounds
first
awesome.
real job. Like I used to do concession stands at the youth baseball league thing or whatever. But that was when you're 12 or whatever. But that was my first real actual job was at Six Flags.
Did you serve food or were you a ride operator?
No, I was at the at the gates.
You worked at the gates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just socking anybody that tries to get in with a fake one.
It was actually terrible. It was minimum wage, $7.25 an hour, but I kept it throughout the entire summer and just never worked because you and one other person got into the park for free.
So you could just not work?
I mean, I just was like, oh, I'm busy.
Oh, sorry.
And then they see her show up to the park. She's like, well, this is how I'm busy.
Hey.
I'm busy doing this.
Yeah, I'm busy
But
here
no, the job
riding rides.
sucked. It was hot.
Yeah, I was about to say, just baking
Yeah.
in the
On
Texas
concrete.
Oh
heat.
my gosh, 4th of July was the worst day of my life.
Yeah, sounds like it, feels like it.
Yeah.
We have a coaches top 25 poll.
Okay.
Here goes from number 10 down to number 1. Coming in at number 10, you've got
10.
Miami. Coming in at number 9, the LSU Tigers. Coming in at number 8, Alabama. At 7, Oregon. Clemson at 6, Notre Dame at 5, Georgia at 4, Penn State at 3, Ohio State at 2, and Texas number 1. Now, of teams receiving first place votes, Texas got 28, Ohio State got 20, Penn State got 14, Georgia got 3, and Clemson got 2. Any big surprises for anyone in the room in the top 10?
Me.
You don't have to raise your hand.
Well,
Yes, Matthew.
LSU at 9 is awful, but
I thought LSU would be somewhere 6.
6, 7,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, something like that in a coach's poll.
Mm-hmm.
Texas is going to lose the first game of the year,
Yes.
And it's to Ohio State, who they have ranked 2. So that's the biggest thing to me that sticks out, is they will lose that game. I don't have any – I feel very confident in that. I don't know about y'all, but I feel very confident. And LSU is going to beat Clemson, who's ranked, what, are they 6?
6, yep.
6. So I would definitely flip those.
I thought Clemson would be in the top 5 too, by the way.
You thought who?
Clemson would. I know they're number 6, but I thought they would be 4.
If you look at returning production from a year ago, like they probably should be.
Yeah.
Like you could go anywhere in this city right now with 100 people that are gathered together and ask them who's the Notre Dame starting quarterback, and I don't know that anybody could give it to you.
Notre Dame
it's going to be Lloyd
might not be
Carr's
able to give it to you
grandson.
now, yeah.
That's who it's going to be. It's going to be Carr probably.
Wait, who?
CJ Carr.
Not
didn't hear
related
you.
to those Cars.
But who did you
Lloyd
say?
Carr, you
Oh,
remember,
okay.
Michigan head coach for a long time. It's his grandson that's going to be the starting quarterback, likely.
Penn State at 3 does something to my spirit that like I just don't like.
It should. People just the national media loves Drew
I
Aller.
understand why they did it because of Drew
Look,
Aller.
they made it to the
and, like,
semifinals last year.
Yes, I get why.
They do love Drew Aller.
It just
And you know what?
doesn't sit right with
You know
me.
what other team that most people aren't going to be able to say the starting quarterback of is who they got ahead of LSU, number 8 in Alabama.
It's true. They can give you. They can probably
That
give you the
one-
names, but they can't tell you who it's going to be.
Oregon,
No, they can't.
Oregon
Nobody
actually, Oregon actually confuses me at 7. I don't think they should be that high. Like I love Dan Lanning. I think he's one of the best coaches in the country. A brand new quarterback.
Dante
Lose
Moore's
Jordan
played though. I
James.
think that matters.
Moore's played. Yeah,
he
he's
started
played a little
4
bit.
games at UCLA, which helps compared to like we don't know anything about Ohio State's quarterback, about Notre Dame's quarterback, really about Georgia's quarterback outside of one game. Texas,
Texas
honestly,
quarterback?
I mean, we got 3 starts from Arch. I mean, there's
Well, okay,
that's the storyline for
I
me
think
this
Texas
entire
is
year.
too high too. Like number 1.
Oregon doesn't bother me because
I would have Ohio State probably 1.
Yeah.
there's
Still
7.
Ric Flair, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah, Oregon doesn't bother me because it's college football. There's going to be questions everywhere because people graduate. That's the name of the game. So 7, like that's just on reputation. That's just on they're a good program. They've done good with new quarterbacks, the coaches, but on reputation, you can't get number 1 with a brand new quarterback. You can't be and not be at least the reigning champion. So like based on that alone, like both of these teams, Texas and Ohio State, have a new person. So it's still a big question mark whether you know who the person is, whether you believe. So on a ranking, you got to give it just to the reigning champ at that point.
Well, not only
in my
that, they
opinion.
have
They have the best offensive player and defensive player probably in the country.
like the top 2 players probably. If you did
Yeah.
a list of the top 20, like Caleb Downs and Jeremiah Smith are both in the top 5, regardless of position. You get C.J. Donaldson coming in at running back, which is an underrated portal ad. I get that they lost their 2 guys. You're at home against Texas. I think they win that game. Like people aren't pointing out the fact that Arch Manning is losing the top 3 pass catchers from Texas a year ago. Isaiah Bond, Matthew Golden, Gunnar Helm, they're all gone. Like it's more than just breaking in a new quarterback. Ohio State's breaking in a new quarterback, a lot of talent around him. Texas is kind of an unknown.
Texas is going to be on the ground this year.
Yeah.
Texas has 2 Sunday running
They do.
backs. Arch, last year that was his package, was to come in and run the RPO stuff. He's more built like his father and not his uncles when it comes to being able to run the football. So they are going to be a run-first football team. And I know a lot of people hear that like, no, it's Arch Manning. He can make the throws, but you have to play to your strengths. And Texas' strengths is going to be their running backs and their quarterback being able to run the football as well. Behind, I know they lost a first-round pick, but they still got a good offensive line. It is going to be, just like we always talk about, everything set up off the run on some of these offenses that you just assume throw the ball 45 times a game.
Well, that's why Penn State's at 3. Like you got
They got 2
Singleton and
studs,
Katron Allen back.
Yeah, they got a 1-2 punch for sure. They lose Tyler Warren, though, and that man was a unicorn. That man played center, tight end, quarterback, running back. He did it all for
You
them
can't call him
last
that
year.
anymore.
Why?
It's Travis Hunter.
That's his nickname.
That's his nickname. He gave it to himself.
Jake
Self-proclaimed.
wasn't there when we
you
talked
weren't
about
here.
it.
Oh, it was a
He gave
tripod.
himself the self-proclaimed nickname at a training camp interview
he?
that he is calling himself the unicorn.
Oh, well.
My
for me,
opinion.
that's
And if
Tyler
you're
Warren.
gonna
Was you
give
can't give
yourself,
yourself-
well, you can't give yourself one, and if you're gonna give yourself one, it can't be unicorn.
Yeah, well, Matt called himself Dragon.
Dragon.
He gave it
That's
to
cool.
himself.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Dragon's
right?
cool.
You still can't give yourself a nickname.
Yeah.
Nobody. Who calls you that?
A lot of people.
Amazon.
I'm going to start calling him that now.
A lot of people call me Dragon.
All of his DoorDash orders are like, "Are you Dragon?"
Are you Dragon?
It's me.
A lot of our friends' children call me Dragon.
No, they don't.
They do.
Once they get older, you got to hit them with the Dragon D's. When they're older, though.
Yeah. When they're older, at least.
I don't know
Well, I
if you
don't
knew
know,
that
actually.
information.
What? Did they call you
That
that?
they call you Dragon.
Was Memphis out there calling you
No,
Dragon?
he calls him Coach Matt.
Mm-hmm.
He calls him Coach Matt because he coached him in pre-K.
Coach Dragon, Coach Matt, whatever.
No. On that note, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
Dragon. All right, go to russellpools.com. Once you go to russellpools.com, you will see what Russell Pool Company can do for you in your space. 225-924-2527 is the number, but check out the gallery of work. You'll be blown away. I mean, right there on the homepage, you don't even have to really click on it if you didn't want to. I mean, it's just going to continue to show you a dream pool after dream pool, but always remember your dream pool is your dream pool. So whatever you're dreaming up, you let Russell Pool Company know, and they're going to be able to give it to you in your space. A true one-stop shop from the very beginning, construction, maintenance, and retail. They can do it all for you. Again, go to the website today. Check out what they can do in your space at russellpools.com.
Yeah, when you think of quality custom pools, you think of Russell Pools for over 50 years in the Baton Rouge area. So give them a call today. They have new leadership, and they have 2 landscape architects that work for them right there. So you can take your dream to reality, from concept to design to build, whatever it is. russellpools.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Don't worry, I know we haven't technically got this thing started, but we're going to at the top of the next hour. There's a lot of people that are in the car today that are a little bit later, right?
Got a case of the Tuesdays.
Got a case of the Tuesdays, that's right. So like all the people are going to hear us get it started at 8 a.m. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be fantastic. A couple of teams that we did not get to in the coaches top 25 poll. So a couple of LSU opponents. Number 13, South Carolina. Number 15, Ole Miss. Number 17, the Florida Gators. Number 21, Texas A&M. What a difference a year makes for Florida. Last year at this time, their win total was 4.5. And now, after going 8-5 last season, keeping 2 teams out of Atlanta, including LSU, they come in at number 17. So the expectation has completely changed there in Gainesville.
Yeah, rightfully so. I mean, they went from
Billy's not going to be here anymore.
Like, why is he here this week?
Yeah.
Pretty much last year.
Right.
And I think everybody was on that train. I don't think there wasn't a hot take last year at all. There wasn't anybody that was wrong for saying Billy Napier should be fired at some point during that season. But one of the best turnarounds we've seen during a season in a long time, and a lot of it has to do with Mr. DJ Lagway. So obviously
he came back to practice after his shoulder injury.
Yep,
you definitely knew that.
Definitely knew he had a shoulder injury.
Oh my God!
What? I was on a business trip.
Yeah, it just happened.
Huh?
But they will go as he goes.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's just like South Carolina and LSU. LSU's really talented. They will go as far as Garrett Nussmeier takes them.
I mean, that's the world.
Now, they do have a backup quarterback in Van Buren that did start in the SEC, and that gives you a little bit more faith than other places.
Yep.
But these quarterbacks in the SEC, they are Sunday first-round guys. But more than any maybe in the conference, if Florida doesn't have DJ Lagway, the narrative completely changes.
That's the world of college football, the NIL era. The top schools are usually going to have like one tier 1 quarterback on the roster because usually they're not going to have a young guy or somebody that's willing to stay there to be a backup. But that's the way it goes. But yeah, DJ Lagway, I mean, made all the difference last year.
Yep.
And yeah, you're right though. Florida and South Carolina are both in the same boat. Like if something happens to either one of those guys, the season is going to be in wreck. So, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, what a turnaround by Florida. I expect big things from DJ Lagway. Certainly passed the eyeball test that SEC Media did.
Some more teams that at some point in the show we'll come back to that are in this top 25. Tennessee, the quarterback situation, and they made a playoff last year. They come in at 18. You've got a couple of teams. Michigan, we don't know who their quarterback's going to be. They come in at number 14. So we'll get back to it, and we'll also get this thing started when we come back here. It is OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, if you are running a business in Louisiana, then you already know when your printer or copier goes down, well, your whole business day goes sideways. That is why you can trust Gulf Coast Office Products, the official office equipment provider of LSU Athletics, and the go-to team for businesses across Baton Rouge, New Orleans, on the North Shore, in Lafayette. No matter what's going on, they've got you covered. You're going to talk to a human being. There's no call centers. There's no waiting, just results. So whatever you've got, they've got you covered. Go to their website, gcopnet.com. That is gcopnet.com. And tell them, hey, the fellas over at OTB sent you.
Yeah, Louisiana's leading copier and printer source. Offices in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mandeville, Lafayette. Give them a call today. See how they can help you. And proud partners of LSU and the Saints, gcopnet.com.